It's a miracle this thing hasn't exploded 1,000 times over after what you put it through.
It's not a miracle if it's meant to be. I'm living proof that all you need is faith.
Uh-huh. Now, I'd say you're living proof that Miss Spooky Eyes is a lot more patient than she looks.
Isn't there anything you still need to fix around here?
Nope. I'm just too good at my job.
I found HK wandering asylum with no memory of anything since he left.
Whew. I mean, that's probably bad. Where's the Outlander?
Exactly.
Senya wanted your friend in HK to meet her contacts. She gave them coordinates to the location.
Apology. I have no such data stored in memory.
Senya, I knew it.
I believe her contacts are the real danger. HK, what's the first thing you remember after you woke up?
You seek to remove Archon from the Eternal Throne. As well you should. His destiny is to fall. We have foreseen that much, but his final fate remains unclear. When he is at your mercy, what will you do?
Death is not always the answer. Even for a man like Archon, there are other ways to atone.
Archon will not escape justice for the lives he's taken.
1,000 scions lie dead because of him. Blood calls out for blood. Do you agree? Answer us!
They question her commitment to them because they cannot foresee it. Ask yourself why.
If you are not with us, you stand against the tides of destiny. Archon and Valen must die.
Justice can take many different forms. We'll do what's right when the time comes.
If you will not reveal your true self, you leave me no choice. I will know your fate, even if I must tear you open to see it.
Ooh, and he's using a red... Well, I guess they are all using red lightsabers, technically, but the others had much more sort of pinkish, purplish sort of color, but so, yeah, that's kind of a little bit strange. But there's actually all of the guys that we fought along the way here actually just standing by the side, so I assumed that they were just projections, or we actually did not kill them, in actual fact, so that's pretty cool. But, yeah, this is actually one of the times when I am really not happy about Knights of the Fallen Empire in general. This fight, in my opinion, is kind of wasteful because it takes a huge amount of time, which I don't actually mind, because it is meant to be epic. It is meant to be a very sort of pinnacle moment in the story, but I don't believe drawing it out this much was a good idea, but that's just me, I suppose. We are actually seeing visions of our past as well. As you can see, visions of Tanek and Novo, and of course we know those guys as being the people that we fought in the escape from the Spire, of course. But yes, it's one of those times when you just really want to be able to eliminate him and then get some more story, and then that's it, and then we can move on to a different area. But fighting a guy for this long, yeah, not particularly happy, I gotta say.
His argument with you is pointless and destructive. I can end this without any more bloodshed, if you accept the gift of my power.
I'll handle him myself.
Then stop wasting time reveal his fate.
Well, I will do my best to do so. However, as you can see, he has reverted back to 100% HP. And I gotta say, I don't really mind again, because we are, of course, experiencing visions of our past, which is actually really cool, because you do get to relive the various opponents that you have fought over the time of the Jedi Knight story, basically. I mean, Lord Tarnas, you remember him, right? If you don't, then he was the... Well, I don't actually want to spoil unless you haven't... Well, unless you haven't seen it. Yeah, that's kind of... It's kind of a little bit bad if I actually spoil it, but yes, I would highly recommend going back and watching the series if you haven't seen any of that, but it's actually very, very intriguing, and I actually feel... Is he stuck? He is stuck. Look at him. He's stuck in... Oh no, he was stuck in the wall until he actually charged at us, but that was quite amusing. I think the game actually just bugged out there, and he spawned in the wall. And now I'm having to fight him again. Ah, yes, he did actually bug out, so I'm going to cut away while I fight Lord Tarnas again. Okay, so we're now dealing with visions of Darth Angral. Oh yes, I remember him very well. He actually fell like a sack of potatoes. He did, yes, he did fall like that, so yes, that's kind of fine, but yes, Heskel is now back, of course, as you can see. He's taking a very long time to die, but, well, that's just how it is. And he's actually been saying that this is not my time to die, and various other lines. So I guess we will not be killing him this time. And choice is apparently an illusion as well. Well, that's good to know. Oh, Satil Shan, hello there. I'm actually unsure why you're here. We have not fought you in actual fact, or have we? I don't think so. I do remember certain controversies that we have had to go through as a Jedi Knight, but I don't believe we've had to fight her. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm just going to try and avoid all of these things that are falling down here. Very easy to avoid these, because you could just walk in a relative circle, and things actually just don't hit you then. Pretty easy.
Not my time to die.
And I think one more vision. Yes, I think one more vision will be it. Oh no, never mind.
Do not judge him harshly. This trial was necessary for all of us. We need the Scions.
If the Scions still want to help us, I accept.
Stand down now.
You heard the lady.
Every moment since you entered, even this one, was predestined. Everyone here played the role fate assigned them. I ask you a final question. What future do you see for this galaxy when Archon and his eternal fleet are gone?
One person shouldn't decide the fate of the galaxy. When the time comes, we can work together.
He will not live to do that.
You have nothing further to reveal. I now know what blinded us to the future. Our immortal Emperor lives inside your mind.
It couldn't stay secret forever.
You knew about this and didn't tell me?
We thought you'd panic if I said, hey, Emperor Valkorian's living inside my head.
Analysis. Scan reveals no evidence you possess a secondary personality matrix, Master. It is possible your brain is simply malfunctioning.
Our duel gave me a glimpse of what's to come. You will destroy the Eternal Throne, but many will suffer before that victory.
Tell me who suffers, and I'll do what I can to avoid it.
What must be, will be.
Doesn't matter. We win. If Emperor Valkorian lives because of this Outlander, There's hope for Zakul.
Your beloved immortal Emperor is a threat to all life everywhere. We must find a way to separate you from him.
No one wants Valkorion out of my head more than I do. But removing him won't be easy.
We have a lot to discuss.
Not here. I passed your test. Join us or don't. Either way, we're done.
There is one truth left to reveal. I withheld the true reason I followed you through the trials, to understand the Outlander, who will destroy Arkan and Valen, my son and daughter.
She told you. How delightful.
You're certain she helped them?
I killed 3 knights to make sure they weren't lying. And another 3 because I hate odd numbers. The Outlander escaped in the gravestone with our mother's help. She's against us.
Senya was always strong-willed. That's why Father loved her.
Do you think she knows he's alive? Has she betrayed us for him?
It doesn't matter. She'll return to us, or face the consequences.
We don't need them. Our parents gave us the power to forge the future. They should have known we'd use it.
I take it you have concerns.
I can think of a few.
You're only escalating matters.
You expect us to believe you're going to fight your own children?
I can't deny my responsibility for what Valen and Arkan have become. I have to end their bloodshed.
What did you see in Valkorion that you had children with him?
You say he was a homicidal tyrant, but that isn't the man I knew. He was benevolent, wise, even kind. At least at first. We never agreed on how the children should be raised, and over time he became more and more distant. More cold. I was afraid for what the children would become. But when I decided to leave, they chose him. I couldn't force them.
You've been lying to us all this time. Now you give us this woe is me story, and we're supposed to take your word for it?
You don't have to take my word. You can ask the Immortal Emperor himself.
I am not him. I am myself.
When Valkorion was in charge, he wasn't fixated on waging war. If we can get him back on the throne...
Valkorion is a world devourer.
He brought direction and stability to Zakul.
Trust me, Koth, you don't know him like I do.
No. You don't know him like I do.
Neither of you know him like I do.
Try sharing a little less.
That isn't what I meant.
Interruption. The Republic astromech has established contact.
T7, what does he have for us?
Report. A criminal meatbag on Zakul has been in search of the gravestone. This Lady of Sorrows alleges she can establish a dialogue with its computers.
Lady of Sorrows? Good luck with her.
I take it she's trouble.
She's an information broker. Acts as her own enforcer. Never apprehended. So yes, trouble. She operates in Zakul's Old World district. I know it better than anyone. I'll escort you.
I have a feeling we'll find things to talk about on the way.
1 or 2.
It's worth a try, this Lady of Sorrows. But I'd like a word before you leave.
Who thought the Lady of Sorrows would be the key to figuring you out? Destiny calls.
Now that the truth is out about Valkorion, there's a shortage of trust. I need you to find it within yourself to try. Not an easy task. Koth believes in Valkorion. Senya withheld vital information. Neither one trusts the other. That's why you must act as an example.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. May the Force serve you well out there.
Ooh, there we go. So many reveals, and I'll be taking these pieces of armor. Thank you very much for that. Now, that is fantastic. Now, of course, we do have to check the power generator, but we'll be doing that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.